And a curious turn of events outside the parliament. The BJP has now launched a counter-protest outside parliament. BJP MPs have gone on a sit-in protest at the Gandhi statue. They're protesting the disruptive tactics by the opposition leaders. This is a protest that is currently on at the Gandhi statue outside the parliament. BJP MPs are protesting what they call disruptive tactics by the opposition leaders. We have Atir Khan joining us on the phone line for more on the story. Atir, what is the BJP saying?
Well, you see, it's unique. It's one of its kind sort of protest in which the members of the government, you see, representatives have themselves, they have come out outside Gandhi statue. Earlier in the day, we saw that Congress was protesting on the Sadhvi issue. And now today, after the Prime Minister gave the statement in the Lok Sabha, despite that, the opposition is not willing to yield. And therefore, they are disrupting the House over and over again. This has been quite disruptive as far as the business is concerned, though some bills were clear, but, largely the business of the House was adversely affected. So therefore, they have come, the BJP members have come out and they are singing bhajans, Raghupati Rajaram, outside Gandhi statue, and they're saying that they are praying that, God gives inspiration to the opposition to break the stalemate and think logically and not, get carried away. So this is the kind of protest we saw. It has again been a day of protest at Parliament today.
It's a protest against a protest, Atir. Also a tactic by the BJP to put the onus back on the opposition, blaming them for not allowing business to be conducted.
Well, that's right. You see, as I told you that this entire week has gone as far as the business is concerned. Today being private members bill, not much is expected, but then you see, again, we saw that Rajya Sabha was adjourned, and after the Prime Minister made the statement in the Sabha, there were voices of dissent, they seeking clarification, and it was after that the BJP members decided to come out and, put counter pressure on the opposition to yield.
Atir, it's also kind of become a prestige issue both for the government and the opposition as far as Sadhvi Jyoti is concerned. Both sides really taking a hardened position, even though Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken on the issue both in the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. He's very clear. There really is no talk of sacking Sadhvi Jyoti at this point.
Well, the government has already made its point clear that the minister has already apologized and they have not approved of the statement which she made. So it was at an election meeting. However, we know that it's a very challenging situation for the government also, since the opposition has made it into an issue and over it's been hammered in. So the entire opposition seems to be united as far as this issue is concerned. So it's going to be a daunting task for the floor managers in both the houses to ensure that the business is resumed.
Definitely, Atir. Thanks very much for getting us all those details. Remember, earlier in the morning, we saw Congress and the TMC protesting against the Modi government. They're demanding the sacking of Sadhvi Jyoti. They're also alleging that their voice is being gagged by the Modi government. And the BJP's counter is a protest outside the parliament at the Gandhi statue, protesting against what they call are the disruptive tactics of the opposition. Atir Khan also spoke to Tarun Vijay of the BJP. Let's listen in.
It's the Gandhi statue which has taken the center stage in Parliament and not the houses here. Earlier in the day, it was the Congress who was protesting, sitting on Dharna, Rahul Gandhi himself, and now we have senior BJP leaders who reached here, sir. What is this? Is it an appeal or what, is it a sort of...
We are praying Mahatma Gandhi to give wisdom to the Congress people. They lost the mandate. They are now losing the credibility also. They are not allowing the house to be run. A poor Dalit lady minister, she took back her words. She regretted. She said, apologized. Prime Minister spoke to the house. Even after that, the Congress is not allowing the house to be run and take up the usual business. It is the sheer arrogance of Congress party, and perhaps the hangover of power and arrogance of the lost power, that is still working on their mind. We pray that, oh God, please give them wisdom. They should allow the parliamentary democracy to be run properly. They should not destruct it. They have already destructed all constitutional institutions when they were in power last time. They should not be allowed to do the same again this time.
Sir, you're saying enough is enough, but question also arises. You're in power. If you're going to demonstrate in such a manner, what will happen? How will the government?
When we are pushed to the corner by the opposition, what else we can say and do except to take refuge in the non-violent democratic constitutional instrument of prayer. We are just praying God, we are praying Mahatma Gandhi to please give them wisdom, show them the right path.
What are the bhajans you are singing here?
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Pati Tapavan Sita Ram, Ishwar Allah Tero Naam, Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan.
Thank you for speaking with Headlines today. So, where Mr. Tarun Vijay outside Gandhi statue, and all the BJP members have gathered here. They were singing bhajans so that the opposition is able to break the stalemate. With camera person Rajiv Srivastava, Arthur Khan in Delhi for Headlines.